Alright, we're going to do some basic Taekwondo self-defense moves. I am not going to go into the details on how to apply this because this knowledge in the wrong hands can be problematic, especially when you're dealing with the wrong person. Warning, do not do this unless you are justified. Just a big warning. Just, you have to be justified. That's all I'm going to say. So, if you're needing to defend yourself, you can block and counter. So, my recommendation, if there's something that's coming to your head, high block, elbow strike. It doesn't take much to do that, but it's very effective if you are successful. So you deflected the thing coming at your head, whether it's a hand or a weapon, you deflected the thing that's coming at your head, follow with an elbow. Or you can block it, palm heel strike, palm heel strike. Just very basic techniques. I can't do any footwork in here today because you can't see my feet, so we're just doing hands only. Or you can block either double knife hand block, single knife hand block, forearm block. That's a forearm block, or double forearm block, I should say. Or you can do single forearm block, or you can go double forearm block, depending on what it is that's coming at you, and immediately counter. So I'll just go ahead and do the single with the elbow, or you can do the single forearm block with the punch, palm heel strike, or high block with the same techniques. Very basic, very effective, and if you just focus on just nothing but basics, you don't have to do anything fancy to defend yourself. I like to do more complicated stuff because I have the abilities to, but just for people that are just now starting and beginners, you need to start with basics and basics only and do nothing else, because you don't have the skill required to do the more complicated stuff yet. So basics only, and these are very, very, very effective basic techniques if applied correctly. I'm not going to tell you how to apply it. For safety reasons, I cannot do that on this app. Like I said, I don't want knowledge falling into the wrong hands. So we're gonna just, if you need to know how, look that up on YouTube. I'm not going to personally put that information out there on this app. We're trying to stay within the community guidelines, okay? So, once again, high block. So you do the high block, punch, high block, elbow strike. You do a high block, palm heel strike. That's what that looks like, right? Palm heel strike. Or you can do a high block, inverted knife hand strike. Inverted knife hand strike. Or you can do a high block. You can do a high block, step backwards, back fist strike. And that back fist looks like that. So you back fist strike. So you can block, take a step back, back fist. Whoa. So just some very basic techniques aside from my form of Pumse. I do Taekwondo. So Pumse means form. Aside from, I practice a lot of my forms a lot. And I practice these very, very basic moves on a daily basis because I'm trying to get more proficient with my basic moves. Then in addition to that, I'm about to, we're about to add some boxing in there. So we're going to do some boxing combined with some very powerful kicks and very powerful strikes. So I'm working on my hand-to-hand technique, my kicking abilities, and combining with my footwork. All of these things working together will make you a very, very efficient fighter. Especially if you get proficient with the footwork, the boxing, and the kicking. Eventually it's going to get to the point where you will be going to become formidable. But still, exercise caution. So none of these situations you provoke, do not provoke any of these situations at all, because there's too many variables, it's too dangerous. If something is going to happen, let it come to you, and then you deal with it accordingly and within the law. You don't ever go looking for it. So that's how you keep yourself safe. You don't ever look for it. It needs to come to you. You deal with it accordingly and within the law, and that's how you stay out of trouble. I'm out of here.